Alrighty, hi everyone. This is gonna be all my 2025 acquisitions for the year. As you can see, I got the most smoke alarms out of this year than any year. I got 10. I got like 10 or 11 last year. And that was my best year. So this is more than double that I got my previous best year. So this is awesome, and also on with Hydro, but I forgot to do that. I accidentally zoomed on my camera, did my camera, so I can't really. You won't be able to see his camera, I don't think. But yeah. Let's just get on with the video. First up is a very nostalgic. Oops, sorry. So a lot of these Hydro gave me. This is a very nostalgic unit to me, very childhood to me. This is a Kidda, regular grill on 015K. From 2003, June 6th, which is actually my uncle's birthday. This one is a, we all know what these are. These are just very classic childhood units to me. I remember seeing one of these in my in a house that I remember very fondly. There was a, I lived there when I was 5 to 8 years old. And I remember seeing one of these in my mom's room, so I've always remember seeing them. So yeah, that was really cool. Very nostalgic to me. Very nostalgic units. Yeah, it came from Hydro. Hydro gave it to me, so very huge thanks to him. Yep, he has Diamond Girl one, so that's really awesome. Very happy to have it. Next one up is another one Hydro gave me. It's a a lot of these Hydro gave me. This next unit is a Fire-X model AD from 1996. Hydro had like 4 of them. Yeah, he got it from his aunts. So yeah, so that's really cool. This one obviously these are infamous for horn failures and all that good stuff. So that's kind of sad, but yeah, as you can see, AD 1996, 78 day in 1996. Yeah, Hydra kind of fixed the issue a little bit on the horn, because the horns on these are just bad. The way they designed it. Next one up is another one Hydra gave me. All these right on this first row are ones Hydra gave me. Next one up is a Kidda P4010 ACS. This is my first P4010 unit and my only P4010 unit. It's not a W model, but still really cool. As you can see, P4010. I'm just gonna do some stuff with it, just for fun.
Testing. This is very loud. Press now to cancel test. Test canceled.
Nice. Yeah, these are cool. I love these. Yeah, mine does have the does have the testing cooldown as well. Next one up is is one that came from his house, so it's very sentimental to Hydro. This one came from his current house. First installed in this one was made 2014 March 3rd, so they replaced it this year. Around this year, it came from his guest. This one came from his guest room, I believe. Yep, that's pretty cool. So it's very sentimental, and it'll always be as a memory of his and mine for a while. Yeah, and Hydro took very good care of this thing while I was up there. Just look at this. This thing's in really good shape. This thing's still in great shape. Yeah, it's like not like it came out of a smoker's house. Yep, there's his. Yeah, same date. Obviously the same date. So yeah. Next one up is one that came from his collection. And this is a first alert, CO606. No, not a first jet. That would be mad. He'll be mad if I showed that. Even though I don't even have one. But anyway, this is I believe 3rd gen CO606. Yep, 3rd gen CO606. This one was made 2023 March 3rd, I believe. Yeah, 2023 March 3rd. Ironically, the same day as the F618A, but that one's 2014. This one's 2023. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. His 3050 is made on the same day, March 3rd. That's pretty cool. This is a CS606. Nothing really that special about it, but it did come from Hydro, so that's cool. And that's pretty cool. Next one up is another one. Oh, he's testing a CS606, I believe. Oh. Next one up is another one from Hydro, of course. This one is the next one up is the Kita Kansas IBA. I've been needing one of. Oh, that's the exterior IBA. Stupid me. I meant to grab the IBA. Oops. Alright, I found the IBA and also forgot to add this. So yeah, so I put it there. So I got 25 alarms this year actually. Never mind. So yeah, this is my not XTRBA. That's the IBA. This one's made 2016 May 30th, so that's really cool. Came from Hydro. Awesome. Next one up is the last one is another one I got from Hydro. Not the last one I got from Hydro, but the last in that row. All the ones in that row got from Hydro, so that's crazy. Next one up is a First Alert. SMCO 210. This one he just did all that random holes in the back. It was funny. Anyway, this one came from Hydro, as you know, but it's my first precision detection unit and my only precision detection unit. But yeah, this one is my only slim units. I'm gonna get another one for when my Nana replaces her P1210s in her house, or her P1210 in her house from 2016, and that would hers were made January 2016, so they'll probably go bad soon. But anyway, that's that one. This one is made 2024 January 24th, so it'll be its birthday soon. Cool. Next one up is one. This one's in really bad shape. It's the Kita Kansas and BRF. This one's in really bad shape. This one is an early one too, made in 2016. The original homeowner did not take very good care of this thing. See this mark. But also there's a lot of debris in the little whatever this thing is. There's a lot of debris in the speaker. I heard that's why it sounds so quiet and muffled. Which is kind of sad. They did not take care of this thing very well. And these are wireless interconnect units. So that's. Yeah, they don't interconnect with the RFSM series for some reason. Yeah, because they're literally almost the exact same transmitting modules, wireless interconnect modules. But next one up is may think, dude, you got this last year. What are you on about? Well, actually, I got another one, but this one has a twist. Not the Blackhorn, but the older sensor and that date is insane. That is April 4th, 1984. That's insane. This is literally the earliest one known to mankind. Earliest 0905 that we've seen. And it came in the older style box right there. As you can see, that's the older box. But yeah, it's really, really cool. Tests exactly the same way as the normal one, though. The other one I'm going to give to Hydro, so sometime soon. Next one up is one of my very first acquisitions of the year. Is the GE 821401C from 1980, early 80s. As you can see, this one has a trumpet-shaped horn and this metal sensor. It's a metal sensor one. And so, yeah, very satisfying button, of course. Nice, I love GEs. Very classic. Of course, it has that classic pulse. 820141C. It's not in the best shape, but it still works. Very satisfying button. I love these things. Next one up is another one from Hydro. He had like 6 of these. FireX F80CM. Yep, FireX F80CM. Hydro's testing his. Yeah, Hydro has got 6 of these. It's really funny. But this is the 12,000 series model. Obviously, these are made in 2000. This one was made 2006 January 9th, along with all the other ones that he got. Which means these are not recalled. He got a contractor pack of them, so yeah, like an actual contractor pack. So that's really cool. Yeah, he got 6 of them originally, and then he gave 1 to me, and then 1 to Gabe. That's cool. That's really nice. Next one up is one I bought myself. This is a Pyrotector model 3077 ARF5. Hydro got one too. Yep, it comes in a contractor style box. And there's his. Yep, there's his. Yeah, this one came in a... Yep, Star Piezo. Very, very rare. We had never heard of these until just tons of these popped up on eBay from one seller. Then it turned out to be a battle with the seller. But this one was made in 1984. Mine was made in November 1984. Hydro's was made in what was it? September. Yeah, September. The Pyrotector 3077. Very, very cool unit. This thing's very picky on batteries for some reason. Like, when I try to use the batteries that I got from, like, for example, like, the battery kit that I got, it does not work. It's not work very well. Because if you test it and then let the button go, it will never shut up. Yep, there's his testing. If you try to test it with that type of battery, it just never shut up. And some other type of batteries, it'll just chirp, even if the battery isn't low, every 8 seconds. That's what this thing does. It chirps every 8 seconds when the battery's low. It's stupid. But yeah, these things are really picky. The only batteries it works with are Duracell and Eveready. What? Yeah. Next one up is another very cool one, very rare one. It came from Hydro. He got 4 of these. This is a Firenetics model 1285. This one's a very stupid early one. Yep, Hydro. There's Hydros. Doing the 4.6 and pulsating light. These are all the ones that he got are from January 3rd, 1993. On model 1285. What? Yeah. Yep, 1993. Very, very rare. Very, very cool. Yep, the earliest 1285s that we've seen. Really cool. And this one has Hush too, so that's cool. Next one up was another one of my very first acquisitions. This is a Family Guard model FG888D. A rare white button model. I got 2 of these, but then I gave one to Hydro. And his is funny because his is a fast 4.6. It's really funny. Yeah, you hear that? That's funny. That is so funny. And as you might know, these have the rare false alarm. This version we got has the rare false alarm sensor. Yep, and as you can see, this one was date stamped 1985. 5071. Yep, same as mine. 1985. Yeah. Next one up is one I got. This is my last this is my latest acquisition, and my last of the year. This is my Kidda Nighthawk model KNCOSMB. This one's very cool. Hydro has another one. This is a very early Nighthawk version from 1999. As you can see, in 1999, October 11th. And Hydro has one too. This is the first. Hydro has a 1.5 gen version from 2000. Except his tests the same way. The only difference was tamper resist. His from 2000. Mine from 1999. No tamper resist. Yeah, mine has a lower pitch voice surprisingly, so you can check the video on it if you want to hear it. But yeah, Nighthawk Kanto SMB 1999. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. I love it. Next one up is also very cool. This is a Firenetics model 0910 from 1978. This thing is extremely rare. I also got the receiver for it right there. I forgot to grab that. But this technically makes 26 units if you include that receiver over there. Basically, what this would do is that it connects it when it goes off. For example, if you push a test button, and that was plugged in, then you could, if you test this, then it'll transmit a signal to that receiver, and that'll sound its horn as well. So it's really cool. It's kind of like the early days of wireless interconnection in a way. Yeah, mine was the only version that came with the receiver, because it was new in box. It came with both the receiver and the unit. And it's the only one we've seen that's like that. Yeah, and Hydro was looking through ads one time of these, and then one popped up on, and when it popped up on eBay, Hydro found some ads of these from '78. It's really, really cool, and then I bought it, so that's cool. So yeah, this thing is very rare, 1978. As you can see, let me just open this thing up. Except you have an added transmitter to it. That's the added transmitter right here. And you also got the 0910 model Lightsaber 2. Date code right there, 7852. The 52nd week of 1978, which is also the last week of 78. So that's cool. Next one up. Yeah. This is this next one is the one that I bought off someone, off a friend. So this one, I'll mention him. So I got this from James. So yeah, this one is a BRK model 769AC. This one is from 1981. It's very cool. Has a little later buzzer. The later buzzer. So that's really, really cool. This is the circular base model from 81. His Hydro has one of these too, but his is older, from 78. Yep, rectangle base. That's really cool. Yeah, that thing rattles the floor. Mine is louder, but mine is not only rattles the floor, but it's also louder than his. Because he said his is pretty quiet, but what rattles the floor? Yeah, mine is both loud and rattles the floor. So yeah, this thing is from 1978. This is not 1978, 1981. This one is the same thing as a 769 ACI, except it has no interconnect wire. All it has is a hot, neutral, and ground. Yeah, his has the 769. His is 769 AC labeled PCB. Mine's labeled 769 ACI. Because basically what they did, they still have the spot for the interconnect wire where it would go, but there's no wire coming out of it, indicating a non-interconnect version. It's really weird how they did that. But it's also a very cool and very rare unit. So yeah, pretty cool. Next one up came from Hydro. Once again, this is a Kidda Cansio BIC. Hydro got 2 of these for $10. Stupid cheap. And they were pretty rare at the time because it's a first gen 2003 model. Yep, these first came out in 2001 and then discontinued in 2025. So it lasted around 24 years. So yeah, this is a pretty cool 2003 version. Yep. Nope. No end of life chirp. So that's pretty cool. Next one up is also extremely cool. I made a video on this today. Just testing video of it today. This is an Entronic Vigilante model Z700. Very, very, very cool unit. Very rare. This one is a 12.6 volt battery model. Very old, early battery model. And also contains radium. Radium 226. Yeah, Hydra doesn't want it, understandably. Let me take. It takes a little bit to get cover off one hand, but here is the here's the inside. This one, the top of the sensor, you can actually take this cap off, this little sensor off, this little, or the top of this little plate off, so you can clean the thing. Also, the test socket, 12.6 volt battery. You also got this Edwards horn, which is very raspy, but it's still pretty loud. This one is a... Yeah, it's not as raspy as Sydney's, but still pretty raspy. But also, this one says test weekly, even though there's no test buttons. This was a transitional version from the Z700 to the ES7. And this just happens to be a Z700, a very late model from 76. Now, if I can get this cover on, I had to put the camera down, sorry. This way, do it. Oh, cool, it is. Nice. Got that first try. Nice. Next one up is a one. Dragging by the wire. This is a one. This is another Kidda i1 2020 CA. This one is a very early version from 2009. The Kidda i1 2020 CA. Very, very cool. This one does 4.6. Yeah. I like it. I got it for stupid cheap. I got it for like $4 plus shipping, so that's extremely cheap. Which in total, yeah, his is later. His is earlier and has battery backup, but this one's a later non-battery backup model. There's battery. Obviously, there's a battery backup version of this, the i1 2040 CA, but this one. But this one I got for $11 with everything, shipping and tax. I got it for $11.94. It was stupid cheap. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Next one up is another one from Hydro. This is a First Alert S0827B, I think. Yeah, 0827. This one's a First Alert 0827, basically the successor to that one. Yeah. Pretty cool. This basic unit. But yeah. Hydra got so many of them. Next one up is a First Alert SC7010 BV 5th generation. And he likes making those holes. But see, this is a 5th gen model from 2023 August 19th. So he got this a long time ago. But yeah, this is SC7010 BV. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Hydra got the 4th gen, which he likes better. So he decided to give me this one. This one I think is pretty cool. Good old SC7010 BV. Yep. Yep. That's that one. Next one up has a very cool backstory despite it just being an i940. This one, it was made 2014, August 14th, but it has a very cool backstory of how I got it. So basically, my friend, my school friend, he was exploring this abandoned nursing home in my town. It had some very creepy stuff in there that you wouldn't want to know, that I probably shouldn't share on YouTube. But because it feels supernatural. But I mean, you probably would be allowed, but it'd just be weird. But basically yeah, I mean, moving wheelchairs, all that, a lot of weird stuff. But basically, this came from that building, and he was exploring the abandoned building. The abandoned building was closed in 2019. He explored the building in 2025. So it was closed for 6 years before he got this thing for me. This one was made 2014. And the building closed in 2019. So yeah, and he found it almost as soon as he walked in. He found it just sitting there. Just imagine but it still works despite of what it's been through, all that mold. Disgusting. But yeah, this thing is a really cool backstory. So yeah, I-9040, really cool backstory. Next one up is another one from Hydro. This is a First Alert SA340, I think. Yep, SA. Yeah, SA340. This one is a, when was it made? Oh, crap. Yeah, you saw my face there. Yeah, half face reveal. This one was made 2011, October 11th. Actually, that's the same day as my Kansas SMB. That's cool. 2011, October 11th. That's cool. Kansas, same day as this one, October 11th. But obviously this was 1999. But this one is a 0827, no, SA340 from Hydro. So yeah, he got tons of them from that fire department, I believe. And the last one is a Kidda I-12060, I-12060A. This one was made 2023, February 3rd. I-12060A. Hydro gave me this. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, this one is the I-12060A. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, the battery door is a bit finicky though. Gotta do. Yeah, sometimes this battery door is a bit finicky to open. But yeah. Sometimes you gotta push it a little bit of force. So let me try. You still gonna try to get it first try. Ow! Yeah, I hurt myself trying to do that. Never mind. Alright, that'll be all my smoke alarms for the year. I hope you all enjoyed, and see you in the next one. Hydro, you want to say something before we go?
Nothing other than very good selection of alarms, and I hope next year will be twice as good.
Alrighty, thank you. Hope I see you sometime soon. See you next year. And bye. I have something already coming on the way. So yeah, cool. Bye.